Guys, one of us needs urgent help at this time. Please, if you know how to go about this issue, I beg you big time in the name of God, drop it in the comment section. I didn't plan to do a video today. If you have been following me, you saw that since I did my video where I shared where one of my subscriber has spent money, spent everything, and then she now has to go back. I've been off YouTube for like 3 weeks before I just resume. So I am not even in a mood to do video today. I'm just going to see one of my friends, and then before this lady shared her story with me, I know her. She's somebody I mentored when she newly came to the UK then for her OSCE exam, and now she needs our help. Not my help, now our help. Now here's the story. She said the neighborhood she lives in the UK, when she moved into that apartment, she met another neighbor who is Africa. And both of them started doing childcare. They became like sisters, they became like family. So if she's going to work, the lady drops her kids with her when she's going. So they don't have issues with childcare. They eat in each other's house. Both of them, their husbands have become like brothers. They are very close. She said Nosvi that she can even sleep in the lady's house. But now both of them are in serious issue. Now what happened? According to her, she said the lady downstairs, because she lives upstairs, has been having some little issues with her husband, and sometimes it results into violence. So each time the lady tells her, because of how she loves this lady, that's how she puts it, that she has so much love, she takes the lady like her sister, you understand? So because of how she loves this lady, she will be telling her, don't worry, that. But on this particular occasion, this particular one now that caused the big problem, that she had a fight with the husband, and her eyes, her nose, everything was, there was blood all over her nose and mouth, that the lady was in fact terribly injured. She even shared the photo, but I'm not going to share it here. That lady was terribly injured. That so when the lady came to our house, that out of annoyance, that the lady did not, that it was not the lady that asked her to call the police or something, that but out of annoyance, because she takes this lady like her sister, the lady cooks for her, she cooks for the lady, they do childcare together, that she went to involve the police. That so when she involved the police, she didn't tell her friend that she had involved the police, because the lady was crying in her house, so she was absent-minded. She didn't know when she called the police. And so when the police came and they were asking the lady that somebody reported that you are being violated, blah blah blah, you know how the UK police works, they try to get things from her. And the lady said nothing like that. The neighbor downstairs said nothing like that happened, that everything is okay with her, that she's all okay. And the police said, oh really, all right, that's fine, sorry for the wrong. But she said when the police was about leaving, they said, you're not looking okay, what's wrong with your eyes, madam? Is there anything? So the police said, is there anything you want us to know? We are here to help, remember. And she said, it's okay. They said, okay, can we come in? And then they came in, they started asking her some questions. And then she answered, but she had terribly injury on her face. So they suspected something was wrong. Her kids were a bit grown up. The first son is like 7 years from which they asked the first son, what's wrong with your mom? Is all okay? She said the mom and the dad had a fight. And so the lady went to her when the police were gone and came to her and said, why did you call the police? You know that from my country, we try to protect our marriage as possible as we can. I came here to cry to you. I didn't ask you to call the police for my husband. I don't want to lose my marriage. And she said she was so surprised that, honestly speaking, she didn't know how she went into it. That the worst is that the problem she has put herself is so much that they also want a statement from her, because she's the one who called the police. And they asked the man who was beating the wife, they've asked the man to leave the house until they finish the whole investigation they've started. And now our own, so she said the lady downstairs, who happens to be like a friend, like a sister, is very angry with her, that she now wants to break her marriage. She's no longer even seeing it like she's trying to help her, save her life. That is not all. That the police are asking for more statement from her, because she's the one who made the official complaint, you understand? And now that her own husband is no longer talking to her. That husband is so angry. That what's your problem? Are you the one they are beating? Why did you go and involve the police when you are not the one suffering any damage? You are not the one they are beating. You love the lady. Are you the lady? So the husband is so angry at her. So she's asking, is there anything she can do now? If you are experienced, you face such situation to remedy this whole hassle. Remember, they've asked the lady's husband downstairs, the one beating, they've asked the husband to leave the house. Now, the friend is angry with her. The police want more investigation from her. They've seen the lady's face. They've asked the lady's first son, who is 7 years, what happened. That boy had confirmed that the mother and the dad was involved in a fight, but they just want her to give like an more statement because she reported the issue. And now, our problem now is she doesn't know how to end this problem she has started. Remember, the lady that the husband beat doesn't want the case to go to the police. The lady didn't want to involve the police. She's happy in a marriage like that. She doesn't want problems, you understand? Now, she has lost her friend. Her friend is not happy with her. She said even when she went knock at her door, she opened the door and closed the door back. That she should go and get her husband back for her because she doesn't know what she has done. Did you see that now? Now, she that made the complaint, her own husband is very angry with her. That imagine, you know that me and this man were very close. How can you do this type of a thing? Do you want to destroy their marriage? What will you gain if you destroy their marriage? So personally, she herself is undergoing depression currently. She's not happy. That's why she's crying out for our help. What can she do? There's no insult. Don't insult her, please. Honestly, let's not judge people because sometimes I know some of you feel that Nosvi, you try to paint issues. No, sometimes when you love someone and you see the person going through challenges, you might be a bit too forward. So let's assume she was being a bit too forward. Like I told her personally, she should kneel down. I asked her, are you a Christian or are you a Muslim? Like I asked her, are you a Christian or are you a Muslim? I said, whichever religion you belong, first thing you need to do is to go on your knees and ask for forgiveness because now you are feeling dejected, you are feeling rejected, you are not happy with yourself of what you did. But pray about it. Now, secondly, I told her, apologize to your own husband because your husband is so angry with you that how can you do such a thing without even his permission? How can you begin to interfere in another person's marriage or because you claim you people are friends? He said the husband was like, is it not UK here you met her? Why are you behaving like as if it's the same womb that carried you, So I told her, apologize to your husband. But outside those two things I've said, do you know how this situation can be remedied? Like, because now the lady she's trying to help by calling the cops on her husband is not happy with her. The lady doesn't want to greet her anymore. The lady is so angry. The lady told her the way she called, she should make sure so what can be done to remedy it? Personally, I've been in this country for 4 years, but I think, like what I told her, that the police have to do their job. They are already involved. So they are already involved. They have to do their job. But if you think otherwise, if there's anything that can remedy it, because for me, I think the deal has been done. But again, like I said, I'm 4 years in this country. So what can be done? I know some of you might have more experiences. What can be done about this? Because now it's not looking like she did a good thing. It's looking like she did a bad thing. And finally, I want to give an advice to women. Please, learn to mind your business if you live in this country. Do you understand? Learn to mind your business. No matter how close you are to somebody, even if it's your sister, even if it's your brother, even if it's your friend, even if it's your neighbor, please learn to mind your business, especially when it involves husband and wife. Do not interfere. If a man come and meet you and say, my wife did this, so my wife did this, so say, oh, it is well. We'll keep praying and we'll know that by the grace of God, God will intervene. Try not to be too forward. Do you understand? Because sometimes it can happen in this way now. It can happen in this way where at the end of the day, in trying to help, because you're trying to help, and you find out that you are the one that is unhappy at the end of the day and you've caused so much havoc. So let me know what you think in the comment section. But me myself, honestly, I'm speechless, and she's happy for me to share it, obviously. So Put your honest comments in the comment section. Let's see how I can get this solved. Our neighbor in the neighborhood have also, the police have also, tried to aid in the investigation. They've asked any of them with any information, like she told me, because I wasn't there. It's just what she told me. And so this is the situation at hand. And please don't be too harsh in the comment section. Remember, I should be reading the comments. Please try not to be too harsh in the comment section, because I've practiced nursing for several years, and I can tell you that, you see, sometimes people make mistakes. Mistakes are part of life. There's nobody who's never made a mistake. So when somebody is dejected, when somebody is feeling so bad, when somebody is going through depression over the issues or the mistakes they have done, the best way to approach it is not to kill them and say, I beg, madam, remember, I should be reading this comment section. Try to just be, or try to be a bit lenient with your comments. Let's try and see how we can support her in this period. Remember, many of us watching this channel, we are nurses, so when people are going through lots of things, let's just try and support them. Personally, I know that the deed has been done, because since lots of other neighbors in the apartment has given reports, the son 7 years had said they've engaged in a fight. I know that there's little or nothing that can be done, but then I said to her, the only thing I can do is to share. If you are happy for me to share it, and we'll see the comments. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Okay, I'll see you all in my next video. Until I see you again, have a beautiful day.